Hi everyone, I'm Natalie. Welcome back to my channel, and today I am excited to talk to you about a book that I recently read. It is Black Leopard, Red Wolf by Marlon James. During the month of February, I made a conscious effort to read writings by artists and persons of color. This is a trilogy. Actually, the third one isn't even out yet. It's inspired by African history and mythology. It follows a mercenary named Tracker. He doesn't have a name. He is literally called Tracker throughout the entire book. He's on a quest to find a missing boy. At the beginning of the book, something happens, and this boy that he eventually goes on an epic quest to find, he is lost and stolen. He goes on this epic quest to find him. He encounters a diverse cast of characters and mythical creatures in a brutal, imaginative world built by Marlon James. This book is known for its world building. It is very violent. I will say that. I do think it should have come with a trigger warning. There are many instances of non-consensual sex. There are violent occurrences, fights. It is narrated in flashbacks in a non-chronological order. Basically, he keeps getting captured and escaping, different. All throughout this, he is with a companion who is the leopard. In this story, this is where I love the mythology, mythical creatures. There's like hyena women hybrid, there's mermaids, there's witches. The lore in this is really amazing because I was very happy to not read something so Eurocentric. It put you in the jungle of Africa. It has African, like, the animals of the savannah, the lions, the giraffes. This novel seems to explore fundamental truths about the limits of power, the excesses of ambition, desire. Queerness is a definitive theme throughout this whole book. It's not seen of as looked down upon. Like, there are complete and entirely built societies where queerness is just a part of life. There are cities where it's just men with men, and then there's also, in that same token, there are other communities who women with women. It's not looked as taboo or something different. I think that speaks enough on it for me, because to me that is just a fact of life. Queer people are here. They're not going anywhere. They never will. Let people live their lives. This has kind of been a resounding theme in a lot of the stuff I've read recently. Ends justifying the means is, I would say, resounding through this, because essentially Tracker's like, I'm gonna do whatever needs to be done to get this kid, get him back home. Not in a rushed way, but in a, I'm gonna do what I've set out to do. I'm going to accomplish my goal. No one's gonna step in my way. No one is going to prohibit me from doing what I need to do to get my goal and what I've set out to do, which I definitely agree with. And that's kind of my philosophy. Like, you're not going to get in my way. I'm gonna do what I need to do to get any goal that I'm working on done. But I did enjoy the part of the story where they went to this place called the Darklands. It was kind of like an Alice in Wonderland, Wizard of Oz meets the African jungle kind of realm, where time moves differently and what you see is not always what it seems. They separated at that point. They were like, he's like, I'm going to the Darklands, you can go here, do this. Like, this was another portion of, this is not deterring me from my goal. They don't want to go through the Darklands. They've seen this, they've been there. They don't want to mess with that. But Tracker's like, I'm going. you're not stopping me. Bits and pieces of Greek mythology and Greek and Roman mythology kind of go hand in hand. And then you've got like the Celtic and the Norse, which is fine, but this I knew nothing about, which was refreshing. Because when you go in not knowing or not having any preconceived notions, it can open your mind to go where the author and the story wants you to go and be in that mindset. And for this book was great. I rated this a 3.5. And I hope you get into it. I hope you will read it. Let me know what you're reading. Like, subscribe, comment, hit me up. Let's talk. Let's talk books. Let's talk any and everything that we're reading.